Type your question here. Favorite Nintendo game? Mario 64. I'd say. You guys know what I'm talking about? Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that one. Who is the most beautiful woman in your opinion? Adriana Lima. Okay, I think all women are beautiful, but like she's just beautiful. Like when there's like a difference between what's it called? Beautiful, cute, hot, sexy. Like when I think of beautiful, I think of Adriana Lima. You know what I mean? Anyways, next question. Oh, do I play Fortnite? I haven't played Fortnite since like I played Fortnite when it first came out. That was high school. But then I stopped. I'll play here and there like my sibling or some shit, but it's not really my type of game. You know what I mean? Did you go to college? Yes, I did go to college. I was doing psychology at first, and then I switched my major to broadcast journalism. Then I switched my major to film. I have not completed my degree yet. I'm thinking about completing it and maybe working on something else. That's the goal. But right now, I've been wanting to get into like maybe biology, but I don't know. Just cause like I'm dealing with like the streaming and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of difficult. Does Kani like people? She does content on stream with others and dead dips right away. I have a bedtime. Well, I know. So I know a lot of people. It's funny because it's not the first time someone has said that. So when I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I collab with other people like in real life, not like, on the internet playing Fortnite, Minecraft, whatever, I tend to leave at a really, really early time. That's because I'm Mexican. I still live with Mexican parents. Okay. And you're probably like, why does that matter? I'm 23 living with Mexican parents. I technically can't I shouldn't move out. It's not that I can't, I could leave whenever I want. I shouldn't move out till I'm married, and I don't plan on getting married for a long time. But I'm hoping. My goal is once I move out, that's when I'm able to stay around a little longer with my friends and stuff on stream. Because I know a lot of people get bummed out when I leave my streams early, or their streams early. Yeah, but no, I promise you, I do like people. Okay, like my social battery does run a little low pretty quickly, or I run out of battery a little quickly, but promise you I don't hate nobody. Like sometimes I just like being quiet, like when I don't have anything to say, why do I need to speak? Type shit. But I don't intentionally mean a dip. My dad, he's always like, he just wants to know where I'm at and I don't want him to worry. So that's why I leave at an earlier time. Okay? Hopefully you understand that though. But once I'm a little older, I'm not 12, okay? I'm 23. I could technically do what you guys want me to do, but it's like a mental prison. Okay, it's a mental prison. Okay. Anyways, would you rather have no legs or have $2 million? Hmm. That's good. Hmm. That's hard. I think I'll have $2 million. I think that's like the safe one. Have you met AMP and would you collab with them? Yes, I've met Kai. I've pretty much met everybody but Duke Dennis. Did I tell you guys that? I saw Duke Dennis at DreamCon, but I didn't actually like have the chance to like say what's up or anything, just because he looked busy. But I met everybody. Met everybody but Duke Dennis. I feel bad. Like I feel rude. I mean, like it's not like I'm important or anything, but it's just like, it's kind of natural for yourself to like introduce yourself when someone's around type. Like as a streamer, you see another streamer, hey, what's up? How's it going? It's like streamer etiquette type thing. But I have not met Duke Dennis. But would I collab with any of them? Yes, I still need to collab with Kai. He owes me that 1v1 because he was talking all that shit. Collab with Ray, collab with Chris. We had like that whole DreamCon dodgeball shit, agent. Yeah. How old are you? 23. Do you see yourself being a really big streamer, like someone who will be entertaining for many? Like a huge streamer? I'm honestly kind of okay with having a smaller community just because it's easier for me to say what's up to people I like, maybe not know personally, but like somebody like my mods, like Sneaky and shit like that, like I could like tap in with them like in a chat, interact with my, my viewers and stuff like that that normally are tapping in, you know what I mean? So it's like, know what I mean? So like tapping with my usuals. That's me. I wouldn't complain though, but it's just like it's one of those things where it's like I wouldn't complain. I really wouldn't complain. Is there any world where you date the Black Boy Max? The thing is, Max is in his era where he is not focusing on having a long-term relationship. Do you understand what I mean? I've seen it firsthand. He's not ready for that shit. Okay. Not really ready for that. Glaze of death and is what do you how is that glaze? No, it doesn't even matter in whatever world though. Like I just don't think whatever planet, world we're on, universe, I don't think he's ready, bro. Oh, he's glazing. I was like, dude, I'm not glazing. I'm literally saying no. Okay. He's just Max, he's not ready, dude. Like his mindset is not there, dude. He's young. Bro's just focusing on himself and like what matters to him is having fun, experiencing life, making money. That's it. You gotta respect that. You really do. So now, what was the one time you allowed your intrusive thoughts to take over and how did that go? That was like almost every single time I discovered something new when I was a kid, I eat it. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid, I'd go outside. I've eaten insects before. Should have seen me. Ants, they're pretty spicy if you eat them. Okay, I've eaten a lot of things I'm not supposed to be eating. Alright, ate like, I've tried Windex, I've tried ants. You don't want to know, bro. I've eaten dirt, cement. What else have I eaten? Plastic, paper, sand. Sand is like the worst one, I think. Sand, like, that shit, I could taste that shit right now. I've tried bleach before, but like, not to like intentionally hurt myself. I was just curious. I think ants are spicy, but they're not like spicy as in like pica, but like it's like I've tried baby powder, I've tried baby oil. God, that doesn't even sound right coming out of my mouth anymore. Baby oil. Ever since like the Diddy shit, it doesn't even sound right to bring it up in a conversation. Um, I don't know what. I've eaten glass before, but like a little bite of it, like not like chewing on that shit for fun. I've licked markers before. I've swallowed my toenails. No, not toenails. Fingernails. Probably toenails. Glue. I've tried glue before. That shit tastes weird. Glue just tastes like glue. I don't know. There's a lot of things I've tried. But yes, my intrusive thoughts have taken over many, many times. I remember I had a I had an ex where he had like this thing. He was like he was born with like a birth defect. So like his chest was like literally caved in. Like it looked like a cereal bowl type. And I remember like one of the first times like we hung out, he didn't know that I knew about it, but I've heard rumors about it, and I straight up shoved like my hand in there. Like he wasn't offended or anything. He was just like, "Oh, yeah, my chest is caved in." I was like, "Yeah, I heard about it." Yeah, like I just straight up went. I was like, "Holy, the legends are true." No, it's called pectus scubatum or some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know. The legends are true. Your chest is caved in. Nah, but yeah, that happened. That was like in person, like not like some shit where I'm seeing like on the floor and I'll eat it type of intrusive thought. If you could compete in a global worldwide COD tournament across the world, would you? Yes, I would. Yes, yes. What made you get into streaming? I met you from a funny ass Twitter era and tweets you one of the fuck, dude. Is that the Twitter superstar? I've been streaming before I even got on Twitter. Twitter was just like kind of like an alter ego type thing where it's just like, yeah, I'm in my thug era type. And I started what got me into streaming is I was like, damn, I can play video games, I can yap, and I'm a girl. Like people are gonna love this. And yeah, that's essentially how my brain was working when I was younger. Now it's like, wait, I'm a girl, I can yap, and I can play video games. People are gonna love this. That's still my mindset. As for like the Twitter thing, a lot of people don't even know I'm a girl. A lot of people literally hopped on Twitter thinking I'm a whole ass man because of the Rami profile picture. But people, here's the lore behind that. The reason why I have that as my I had that as my profile picture is because a lot of people said I look like Rami. So I essentially like yassified his profile picture and made him look more. I pretty much put makeup on him. And so people think it's me with the mustache and they think he's a dude. So a lot of people think a man runs my Twitter account. So that's the lore on that. Are you getting Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? I don't know. I've been hearing a lot about that game. I'm not really. I don't know. I need to see some gameplay on it. What are 5 things you can't live without, like a GQ episode? My moisturizer, my vitamins, hot Cheetos, my cats, gaming. That's 5. That's 5. What is the weirdest thing you saw at the subathon phase house? Vomit. I think it was vomit. I don't know what they were doing outside. I don't know if it was like for a segment for somebody. I don't know if it was like Ron's thing. They mentioned Ron. I think he like vomited. There was vomit outside in the grass. Um, that's the only thing I could like get out of my head. What does your makeup taste like? For all the dogs in the chat. What? What do you mean? Like my makeup? I don't wear makeup. This is my face. I'm sorry. Is there any world where you'd get back with Aaron? If he somehow, some way gets his shit together, I'll consider it. Have you ever kissed another? No, I've never kissed a single. I've never had any kind of relationship with another streamer just yet. Did I just say that? If the self is tied to an objective truth, but the self is the very definition of subjective, is the self an illusion? Or is our reality objectively flawed? The self is tied to an objective truth. The self, there's a difference between truth and a reality. Truth is like a belief. So like, como se dice, like you guys ever met like a religious person and they'll be like, oh, God is the truth? Well, your truth, that's your truth, but that's not my truth. It's my belief. So the truth is subjective. Our reality is not objectively flawed. Our reality is the way reality is supposed to be. Not supposed to be, but it's its own thing. You can't change it. That's that. There's no flaw. It's just the way it is. I don't know if I answered that correctly. What's the best piece of advice you've received? Nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody. Nobody. When you're in a position where you feel like all eyes are on you, it's only going to be temporary. On the internet, you see a lot of people get like attacked for a certain thing, whatever. It might be a minuscule thing. If it's like something like they're murderers or something, that's a whole different situation. But if you think like your small little mistake will make every single person hate you, first of all, you're worried about the wrong things. You will be so much happier when you realize not everybody's gonna like you. You're not gonna satisfy everybody. Also, not everybody gives a shit about you. That's that. And it's okay. That's okay. Wanna know why? Because everyone has their own lives. Everyone has their own problems. Everyone has their own relationships, friendships, family that they gotta be dealing with. So that one time that they might be cooking you on the timeline, they might be cooking you in person, they might be side-eyeing you, they might be shit-talking you, it's only temporary. However, if it goes to an extent where it's non-stop, they're non-stop stalking you, it becomes obsessive. And that's not your problem, that's theirs. And that's them. That's their own battle. Okay. Where's Limpball? Limpball, oh my god, Limpball's a piece of shit, bro. He cannot stop. Like, he's an ankle biter. Right now, he's like through his like teething era, and he cannot, and I am not joking when I say this, he cannot stop biting my shit. So I had to like lock him up in like a cabinet with no vents or anything like that, so he doesn't bite anybody. I'm joking. For those who are gonna come in, oh my god, she abuses her cat. Limpball is completely fine. He's with my little sister. What do you think happens when you die? That's such a sad question, because I think about death often, but I'm not in a sense where it's like, wow, I want to die. That's probably like one of my biggest fears, death. Why? Because I don't know what's gonna happen. I love life. Why the f would I want to die? You know what I mean? I think we will be with the stars. We will contribute. Our bodies contribute to life. So the moment we're shoved 6 feet underground, our body dissolve, we still have a purpose. We might be feeding all these other organisms or plants, roots, grass, and all that stuff. Okay, even when you think you don't have a purpose, hey, something might need you. You might be useful somehow. Okay, yeah, but I'm agnostic, you know, so like, do I believe in heaven and all that stuff? I want to, but I don't really have complete faith, you know? Yeah, it's just kind of like how exactly how things are before you're born. You just don't exist and you don't realize you don't exist. Why? Because you're not conscious, you're not there, you're not alive. And it's funny because it feels like you can almost like recognize that feeling, but you can't. You really can't. Like, you've been there technically, but you don't remember. But and I don't want to scare any of you guys, okay? So for my religious viewers, please pray, okay? So I find Max attractive. I don't think Max is ugly. I think he's a handsome short man. He reminds me of like that you ever seen like Dexter's Laboratory where he's like short and he has like that big ass chin and he's like handsome? Know what I mean? I need to look for that picture. Here. He's like the embodiment of like this meme. And I mean that in like the nicest way possible. He's just short and handsome. That's all it is. Alright. What's a sex fantasy you have? When they give me all their money. Will you play pushing it? I've never heard what pushing it is. Are you going to DreamCon after party 2025? I'm definitely gonna be going to DreamCon the following year for sure. That's if I get invited again. How much do you get paid on Twitter? Really depends. You don't get paid like a ton unless you're like milking every single thing you see on the internet. You know, you're like Feared Buck or something. If you were to start over with 0 followers on all social media platforms, how would you go about growing as a streamer to where you are now? I would do a complete rebrand at that point. Why not? You could definitely rebrand. It's just it would take a while for, let's just say, maybe an older viewer to see you. Hey, is that Connie? No, it's not. Just gotta lie. Gotta fake it till you make it. Have you accomplished any personal goals this year? Yes. I went to DreamCon. I went to TwitchCon. Not only that, I traveled. What else? I went to my first COD next event. I would have never thought I would get invited to an Activision COD event at all this year. I'm lucky to work with them. Very grateful. Honestly, that's all it is. Like, I'm okay with not exploding overnight, you know, in terms of like growth. You know, I'm cool with like slowly growing as a content creator. I'm totally okay with where I'm at. Like, do I feel like I should be more consistent and stuff with like my videos on YouTube? Yes, hell yeah. This year on YouTube, I've been trying to post more. So, yeah. Like, I'm doing it, but I'm doing it slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. What's my next goal in life? Home. I buy a home. That's my next goal. That's my main and next goal in life. Do I have any sex toys? And if so, which ones? I don't own any sex toys. No, especially in my Mexican household. That shit does not fly. I'm sorry. Do I want Silky? No. Do I like to dance? I do. But, low-key, gotta be like Mexican music. I'm not gonna lie. If you wasn't streaming, what do you think you would be doing? I have no idea. That's a great question. I go wherever the wind takes me. How old are you and when's your next birthday? 23. My next birthday is May 18. Will I do another stream with Max? Well, I swear I just answered this question. Yes, I could do another stream with Max. What is a conspiracy theory you 100% believe to be true? Later, Muddy. That's a great question. I don't even know if this is a theory anymore, but Hollywood being full of pedophiles. What's your dream car? I would love, maybe in the future if they allow it here in California. I think there's like a law that's soon to be passed about that. I hope to own a GTR Skyline. Are you Connie because you're Connie or Connie because you're Connie? Connie because I'm Connie. Base Connie? I don't know if that's a question. I don't know how to answer to that. Manifest it? How's your mental? I'm at that state where I'm just like genuinely chilling, and the only reason why I'd be stressed or I'd be in like kind of like a stressful state is because I'm living in this house with my mom and my dad. Honestly, it's just like, dude, like sometimes I just want my own peace, dude. That's literally it. What's your worst being high story? Oh man, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. If my mom sees this, I'm so sorry. My mom's been stalking me on social media now, bro, and it's been tough. It's been tough, man. So there was a particular situation a couple years ago. Probably I was 21 actually, 23 now. I took a street edible, and this is like when I first started trying them, right? and it was like a little Sour Patch Kid, and apparently it had 33 milligrams. It did not have that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. It probably had like maybe 10, you know, at most. And I took two of them, so technically 66, but 20. It's actually 20, maybe around that. I took that, and I was in my room with my sister, and we were watching that one movie, Son of the Mask. Great movie, classic, cinematic masterpiece. I swear to God, it hit me so hard to the point where like my brain almost manipulated me into thinking I didn't recognize my sister. Like she looked like a alien to me. And like it's funny because like the back of my head was telling me, you know who this is. It's like almost like I had Alzheimer's. I looked at her and she was like talking and laughing, and I'm like, haha, what the what's up, TK? How you doing? And like I genuinely started freaking the out. And like I told her, I was like, get me a teddy bear right now. And she's like, what? Why? I was like, I don't feel good, bro. And I grabbed my teddy bear and I'm like in my bed. I'm like trying to sleep it off, and I'm over here seeing like pictures, and I don't know what kind of was in that. But I closed my eyes and I genuinely started seeing things like abstract art or something. It was wild. It was horrible. I swear to God, worst experience ever. But now you know, I know damn near it was probably LSD or some shit. I don't know what it was, but it was definitely something. Because like now I think I get my bud from like a legal store, you know, a dispensary. So you know that's a huge difference, because now it's like now when I'm zooted, it's like yeah, I'm chilling. Mm-hmm. Like you see me playing COD, like what was it, like 2 nights ago? I dropped 91 and 7 and an emergency. Like, see, if I did that with like the Sour Patch ones, I would have assumed I was streaming, but the whole time I'm not even playing the game. Okay, that strain is like Adderall to me. So like now I'm okay, you know, like I'm not like a crackhead. It's crazy because that like genuinely traumatized me. But yeah, no, don't get those. Don't get them from the trap houses. Okay, don't get those stuff from the trap. No, don't do it. It's not worth it. I promise you, like legal stuff is way better. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's not worth to experience whatever the I experienced. So if you don't want to recognize your family members, go ahead, take that route. Okay, but I'm telling you, be safe about it. Sorry, God, I'm scared. What's your favorite movie of all time or at the moment? I love Shrek. Completely, well, it's kind of relevant. I remember one time when I actually decided to take my first legal edible, right? Dispensary. I remember I was like thinking, I was like, wait, should I take two? Or should I take like a 1.5? So I took like the 1.5 of like these like little circular ones. So it was like one full one and then like half of like a full one. And I started watching Shrek, and I swear to God, it's like it was in slow motion. Like you can literally see like the animatronics like moving type, like the animation, like the way it was like made. Like all I saw him was like Donkey, Fiona, and like he was like moving all slow, and I swear to God, I was like freaking the out. Not freaking out, but I was like, dude, no way. Like it was different. It was like 25 FPS. I swear. Great movie though. I love Shrek. I could watch that over and over again. I've seen that movie like 1,000 times. If you weren't streaming, what would your career choice be? If I had to choose a career, like if I had like if it was handed to me here, you can literally do this right now without years of experience. Obviously, when you need it though. I'd be a neurosurgeon. Would you stream with a face cam if you were chopped? I actually did not stream with a face cam when I first started streaming because I thought I was chopped. But I still do a face cam. Yeah, fuck, why not? Cause like imagine it's gonna be like the whole dream situation again. Like you guys are gonna like a lot of people would fantasize about what I would look like. OMG, like she probably looks like Sofia Vergara, and like whole time I look like a miniature Tupac. Like it's just like it would be a huge disappointment to like a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I feel like it'd be better to just like show you up front, like, yeah, I look like this, so I don't like immediately disappoint everybody. You know, I don't want to be another dream. No offense to him. Favorite car? Favorite car? I would get Honda S2000. Aside of the Skyline. What state do you want to retire in? California, if it doesn't sink. Would you rather pee out spiky pebbles? So like kidney stones? Did you just like completely change the term of what a kidney stone is? I would not want to no. Or poop out 3 bowling ball poop out 3. Would you rather pee out spiky pebbles, 1,000 spiky pebbles, or poop out 3 bowling balls an hour? I've been in situations where I've nearly torn my asshole and I felt like I was shitting on a bowling ball. I'd probably do 3 bowling balls an hour. What's your opinion about the It's Kachi situation? I have no idea who that is. Who the fuck's it? Who's It's Kachi? What happened? Can someone give me like a summarization of like what it was, what happened? You don't know? Am I just old as shit and I'm not tapped in like that? I'll look into. Would you say getting back with your ex is bad? Majority of the time, yes. Okay, like if you guys like split for like a very, very like genuinely good reason, like then yes, you do have a chance of making it work. But majority of the time when people break up, it's an on and off situation and it almost always fails. Like if I had to give it like a percentage rate, I'd probably give it like a 95% fail rate. I'm not saying anyone that gets back to their ex, wow, holy it's gonna fail, but man, it's likely. Okay, so it really, really depends though. Like most of the time, I got a girlfriend that says, I'm gonna get back with my ex, blah, 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 but they broke up with them because, like, you know, maybe they were the problem or something. It's never gonna work. Almost never works. Yeah, like, why did it end? Like, did he cheat on you? Did she cheat on you? Blah, 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 blah. Like, if they cheated on you, obviously not. Like, that's not okay. Someone you think is on the come up. Music-wise, Kani. Kani definitely on the come up. Well, he's getting much more popular. I think he's getting a lot of recognition. Favorite COD, Black Ops 2. If you were on death row, what would be my last meal? That's good. That's a good question. What would be my first meal? My last meal? Trix yogurt. I know this isn't a question, but you're a cool ass N-word. For real, man. I look up to you, Zayfin. Dude, didn't you just say like you'd ask me out on a date next year on DreamCon? Are you going to DreamCon? Yes. Yeah, have you ever had romantic feelings for Black Boy Max? Be honest. No, I've never had romantic feelings for Black Boy Max. I understand a lot of you guys, like I said, you want a man and a woman once they're together to just once immediately. It just doesn't work like that in my eyes. Okay, I have a lot of self-control. It's very difficult for me to just like immediately fall in love with someone. Like I need to have a really good reason to go ahead and like someone in that state, like in a romantic way. Okay, and I think all of you guys should think like that, so you don't hurt your own feelings. Because next thing you know, you fall in love with someone really quickly, they don't like you, you get rejected, and like that's that. You just gotta assume everybody doesn't like you. Or just treat people like people, you know? What was your first experience you had in the consecration where you learned to expect nothing from people. What do you mean? Expect nothing from people? I don't know how to answer that question. Is Max attractive? I've answered that question already. Do you like the Silky or Max collab more? I feel like with the Silky collab, we were able to like interact with each other a lot more because like it wasn't like a dual collab or anything like that. Like it was like more us, you know? Like it was our own whole day segment. Whereas like Max, when I would collab with Max, there was always like other people involved. So it was like harder to go ahead and like bond with him, you know? So I'd honestly gotta pick between like the Silky or Max collabs. I'd say Silky. Immediately. Why you talk to Max like you used to before? He's just doing his own thing. He's busy. He's a busy man, bro. Would you rather have loyalty or love? You don't love somebody, you're not loyal to them. There is no loyalty without love. Have you ever been sexually attracted to a woman? Hmm. I wouldn't say sexually, but attracted? Like, I could look at a woman and be like, damn. Yeah. But like not in a way where it's like I would date them. Like, I'm straight, you know, so I can go ahead and admire a woman and be like they're attractive, but sexually attractive, that would literally just make me gay. How's your life, family, and health doing? I'm cool, chilling, killing. Any advice for a beginner streamer? It's tough out here, man. Leave while you can. Everyone's battling one another. You want to get into this war, make sure you're fully equipped. Being serious. It's tough. CMB, that's my only advice. You're right. CMB. Would you ever consider being a politician? No, because they would bring up my tweets from the past and they'll be like, why did you post this? Honestly, but at that point I'd be like, I don't give a f-. I'm trying to do what's good for society. Okay, my past doesn't represent me now. I believe in change. I do not watch the Talk to a podcast. I just want to know genuinely what keeps you pushing. As a Latina myself who enjoys video games, I want to know what motivates you to keep going in a field that doesn't shine as much light on women, especially women of color. You motivate me so much. Please never stop being you. They hate to see Latina women doing their own thing, but you do it and do it so well. Much love. Wow, that's beautiful. Beautifully written. First of all, I see a lot of Latinos in the whole not I want to say streamer community, but like in the industry and that make us look dumb as okay. I agree. They make us look dumb as unless it's like scripted content or something. Oh, I understand. But if like they're purposely being dumb, it genuinely pisses me off to see wasted potential. Okay. Literally wasted fuck potential. I've seen it's funny because it's off the internet. I've seen it. People in my community think it's cute to be stupid. They think it's tough to be dumb. That's not cool, bro. So I'm not saying like I'm a genius or anything, but like in situations where I need to be serious, I'm able to stand my ground, right? And I'm glad I'm able to represent my community too. Like, not only am I a Latina, I am a woman of color, right? I'm happy to go ahead and get out of my way to represent my people and be good at whatever the I need to be good at, whether it's gaming, whether it's yapping, whether it's this, talking about serious issues. Like, I'm good at what I do. I'm not here to please everybody, and I have that mindset. I'm not here to please you. I'm really not. I just hop on, do whatever I need to do, and if you with it, you But then if you don't, there's plenty of other people that do other things that are beyond my bubble. Okay. But what genuinely gets me pushing or keeps me pushing is having my own home. That's all I want. That is genuinely what is success to me. And as you, if you know, as a Latina, having your own home, that's rare. Okay, in the US, because most Latinos, they live with each other. Okay, like you know, if you've been to a Latino household, they got like 8 cars parked outside in the garage. Now there's no space in the to park outside. Don't you ever wish that it's easier to park? You could just park, no problem. You don't need to ask for your dad or your brother to move the car. That's what I want in life. I want to just go home, not ask anybody to move their car so I can park. That's my goal in life. Having to park in my own garage, my own driveway. Okay? That's my goal in life. Having my own home. What do you want to do for a career in high school? What the f? What did you want? Oh, okay, I misread it. I was like, bitch, I graduated. What did you want to do for a career in high school? Work in the medical field. I've always wanted to work in the medical field. It's just really competitive, very expensive too, and I didn't want to really put my parents through like that financial burden. That's actually one of the main reasons as to why I never applied to a university. I wanted to go to Chapman University, but since like FAFSA wouldn't like accept us because my dad was technically making too much money, but not really. Like he wouldn't be able to just like finance 40 grand a year type. So I applied to community college. Yeah, tough. But I don't even know if Chapman has a. They probably do. I don't know. I wanted to go to Chapman University, but if I wanted to work in the medical field, I would have probably chosen a different university. But I'm not sure. But I went to community. Thank God I went to community college because I dropped out. That would have been a full waste. My dad would be very upset with me. But it's all successful. I'm successful now. I'm doing good at what I'm doing now. So like my dad isn't completely like, oh wow, you're just a waste. Oh, UCLA. I've been to UCLA. The campus is really beautiful. Fuck, marry, kill. Max, Silky, Deshay. I'm an hour and 35 into this. Oh man, I'm gonna get clipped. Um, Give me some time. Damn, this is tough, man. Okay, fuck it. Damn, bro, this is like, you ever taken like an SAT and like they hit you with like a really up question and you really don't know how to answer it. It's one of those things where it's just like you gotta turn like to the next page and like you'll come back to that shit later. Yeah, they got me in a pickle. I was gonna do numbers in the com. Oh, you guys are f***ed up. I don't know Deshae like that. Deshae could die. I'm for real, bro. I met him and stuff, but I'm not at that level, bro. Deshae's dead. Respectfully, if he watches this clip. Connie, this is easy. You go ahead and answer that shit then, Zerguzin. Max, marry Silky. Jesus Christ. Thoughts on waiting for marriage to finally do it? I respect it. I understand. What did your last relationship teach you about yourself? You shouldn't really be um you shouldn't be lowering your expectations. You should always have high standards and high standards only about yourself. You should never accept the bare minimum. The bare minimum, you deserve better. What the f are these questions? When are you coming to New York? It would be fun to meet Lit by IG. Okay, you scared me for a second, Lala. I was like, yo, who the f wrote this? I don't know when I'd do a NYC thing. I said I'd do it for a subathon, but that's if I reach 2,500 subs. But I don't know if I would do that. Or if I'd hit that. Mu Dang or Pesto the Penguin? Serious question, lives are at stake. What the f does this mean? Mu Dang, I'd go with that. Why 33? Where is it from? I like the number. I like the number. Can you say hi, Guadalupe? Hi, Guadalupe. What's your greatest accomplishments thus far? I think the biggest accomplishment that I've made is going to my first COD event. That's literally a dream I've had since I was a kid. Like I've been playing COD my entire life, and to be a part of the Black Ops 6 open beta event, that was insane. And not only that, to meet OG FaZe members too on top of that, and being recognized by FaZe Rug, him telling me, holy shit, you're actually like nasty at sniping. That was, I can literally die right now if I had the opportunity. I'd be totally okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with life. Like that's literally as low as it may sound for a lot of you guys, like maybe for some of you people are like, oh, maybe graduate from university, blah blah blah. It's really hard to get invited to shit like that. And the fact that I was able to be a part of it, I'm grateful. That was one of my greatest accomplishments. Most I've made in a month. Probably like 10 bands. 15 bands. I don't know. I'm like very picky with like my finances. So like I kind of reach a certain, I like to reach a certain thing. At least minimum 6 bands. Favorite Spanish opera? La Rosa de Guadalupe. Gaviota. What are you doing in a zombie apocalypse? Who will be in my squad? I need strength. I need brains. You gotta give me like a set of people though. You can't be like, if I were to say, oh, these people, you guys are gonna be like, who the f is that? Me. I gotta have a lore. I have to have, yeah, I was gonna say the exact same thing, a lore. I have to have a lore for amusement. Okay, I gotta have some kind of entertainment. Okay, let's just say like streamers. Allure, definitely. Strength. I'd probably say either Silky or Hassan for strength. Brains. Mm, that's a tough one. I gotta have someone that plays zombies and like that. Okay, I gotta have someone. I don't know who. Rage. I think Rage. He would be good for. Could have been Rage for strength. No, because Rage he has brains. Silky's dumb as hell. Okay. Bro said Andrew Tate. No, because then he'd just be hitting me with like motivational quotes like mid apocalypse. I don't want to hear all that shit, bro. I'm trying to like survive. Agent or what? What would Agent do? He would like I seen him during the DreamCon dodgeball event. He was wearing slides the whole time. You think he would take an apocalypse seriously? He'd be sliding and shit with the slides, doing nothing. Agent gives good brain. You worded that completely poorly, bro. Duke Dennis? No, bro. No. No. What would Duke do? He would just be like, he was in the army? Oh, actually, he might be useful. Weaponry. I take him. Bro said Duke for even candy? What do you mean? Mari. I feel like Mari, low-key, I don't think she would do like well in a zombie apocalypse. And I'm not saying like, oh wow, like she wouldn't do well. Like I'm talking about emotionally. Like I genuinely feel like she would reach that mental state where she's literally freaking the out most of the time. You know? I feel like she would scream and like grab like all the zombies' attention. Yeah, like Mari's gonna get us killed. Type. Okay. I wouldn't push her in the zombie crowd. I would not do that. But I'm saying like she would get all of us killed. Jalan too. I think Jalan would also probably get us killed. I didn't even, bro. I didn't even say that, oh, bro. What? You said that. Bro said, "Damn, call Mario monkey." Bro, you literally said that. I didn't even say all that. Yeah, Jalan would be good for brains, I'd say, but I feel like she would also probably freak the out, and I can't have that. I can't have that in the squad. Okay, she would get like Mari and Jalan would actually get us killed. Like I feel like Allure, if she was with us, I think she'd I think she'd be totally okay with being eaten alive. I don't know what it is about Allure, but like she just gives me those vibes. She'll just be there and be like, ah, they took me. TK? Actually, I don't know what TK would do. You just described the monkey bomb and zombies. Dude, I'm not. Why the no, why would I I'm not gonna treat Mari like a monkey bomb from COD Zombies, bro. Like what would that do for me? Nothing. I'm just literally killing my friend. You need eye show speed? Oh yeah, he's like what's that shit that they use in Rebirth? They use a it's called Rage or something like that. Phantom, he would bite the zombies and then what spread the disease. That's not worth it. I don't think so. Lore for entertainment. Either Hassan or Silky for strength. Rage would be good for like, he has like that COD zombies IQ. I know that for a fact. I really want to have Mario and Jalan around, but I genuinely feel Did I froze? Are we lagging? Are we lagging right now? Are we good? It's back? Okay. Am I good? Am I live? We good? Oh, anyways, where I was at. I would love to have Jalan and Mari, but I genuinely feel like they would get us killed. I don't know. I feel like Mari would genuinely freak the out. And like you gotta like constantly like make them chill and like before they start screaming. It's in and out. It froze and it came back. Oh, that was weird. Did you guys hear what I said? Is that clear? We not good? Do I have to restart my stream? Fuck! A mouse is biting the cord. It's probably limbo, bro. We might have to restart. Are we good? Are we good or not? It's good now? It never froze for me? Oh. So it's maybe a server issue? Okay. Well, let me go pee. BRB. Real quick. Be right back. I'm gonna go pee. Is it good? Twitch is lagging for other people's stream too? Oh. So it's Twitch. Okay, it might be a server thing then. Okay, let me know. So, because I want to post this on the YT, bro. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. Where was I at? Mari and Jalan. I feel like they'd be good for brains, bro, but I'm like thinking about like how they would do under that amount of stress. In a zombie apocalypse. I think Mari and Jalan could possibly get us killed. I feel like they would scream. And I only say that because I know Jalan's very like how would you say, probably get burned out very quickly, probably get overwhelmed, especially in a situation that involves zombies and brain eating. I say the same thing too. Yeah. And I say the same about Mari. I don't think they'd be okay. I think they'd be overwhelmed, overstimulated. They'd be losing their minds. Like I think it's one of those situations where you gotta like knock them out and like so they can relax. You ever seen like in the movies where like They don't know how to like some people don't know how to handle a situation. They just Jalan might turn Rambo. You think so? I don't know. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I have faith. That's just my first impression. Definitely my first impression. Allure. I don't know. Allure just gives me that vibe. She just. I think she'd be okay on her own. She'd probably have like lore too, like with like she's like the type of girl like you find on your way wherever you're going during a zombie apocalypse, and then she tries to like kill you, and then you tell her, oh no, I'm okay, and then she's like, oh okay, but she doesn't completely trust you, and then like you ask her about her lore, and then she hits you with that, yeah, my father was eaten and bitten by one of the zombies, and suddenly he turned into one of the zombies, and now I'm on my own now, just me and my cat, Fart, or whatever the what's his name, Booger? I forgot his name. She'd give us like that kind of lore. Tekken Rage with Jalan. Oh, I forgot she played Tekken. I completely forgot Jalan was playing Tekken, bro. Yeah, that was probably like one of the only times I've ever seen Jalan actually get upset. Like at a game. I've never seen her get upset at any other game though. That's Tekken. Like, who doesn't get pissed off at that shit? Okay. But if I were to have Mari and Jalan in a zombie apocalypse, that would be very difficult. They'd probably be freaking the f out. Like, I genuinely cannot imagine her, like, actually being serious. And that worries me. That genuinely worries me. But who knows? If there was, and she hits me with that, like, crazy, like, Lara Croft. Same with Mari. I respect it. What's your love language? Acts of services. Would you date a fellow streamer? I actually have no idea. I don't really have an answer for that. Also, my cat's name is Germ, not Booger. I knew it has something to do with, like, bacteria. I don't know, bro. Booger, Germ. They're, like, in the family, you know? So that's up. Is a new COD worth it? I like Black Ops 6. For sure. What's your type? I like me an intellectual. For sure. Do you think anyone can be successful on YouTube, Twitch? Yep, but you gotta grind. You gotta have the soul for it. What happened to your Toyota? I'm still using it, bro. Would you ever join an org? Yes, I would. And I wouldn't say it was an opportunity, but kind of. Yeah. How's your dad when you leave the city? He just asks a lot of questions. He doesn't leave me alone. Dads being dads. Tupac or Biggie? Tupac. Do you think you'll ever get married, and if so, when? Arranged or love? I would not do an arranged marriage. It's out of love. Why the f would I do an arranged? I would love to get married, but I'm afraid of accidentally marrying the wrong person. So like in my eyes, they're like the perfect person. The whole time they're like playing like this like fake front role. How do you view Josh? Rage? Rage? I like saying Rage. I don't like calling him by Josh. It feels so weird. I don't know why. It's like Silky too. Like I don't call him by like his actual name. I call him Silky. Feels weird. I don't know why. Yeah, Rage is cool. I personally don't have any issues with Rage. Cool guy. He tries to be understanding and very helpful. Definitely the kind of guy you'd like to go to for a word of advice or something, you know. I do not have any tattoos. What is my type? I swear I just answered this like question. An intellectual. Are the Celtics going back to back? I don't even know what the f that means. Would you do a camping video? That would be kind of dangerous for me. I don't know. Did you burp or fart more? Last night, I had the most putrid farts ever, bro. Like, genuinely putrid. I couldn't stop. It was really bad. It's one of those where it's just like you keep smelling and it's like, damn, it gets to a point where it's like, it's not that bad no more. Who is the most enjoyable person to be around in phase? I think Ron. He's like a character. Something about Ron, bro. He's genuinely a character. Like, he acts the same way he does offline. Would you collab with Deshae Frost? Sure. Top 3 manga or anime? I like The Great Pretender. I'm more of a movie though, than a show type of person, but I like The Great Pretender, that's a show. I like Psyche, that's a show too. And if I had to pick a movie, I like Ponyo. Ponyo is a good movie. That's one of my, like, I watched that when I was a kid. It's one of my favorites. Favorite person to stream with? I think out of all the collabs I've done, I'd say Max. Why you built like a chicken nugget? You talking about my profile picture? I have not changed my profile picture since like I first made my Twitch account. Is Kendall your favorite viewer? Kendall, you wrote this shit? Yes, you're one of my favorites. Do girls fart? Yes. What is one unpopular opinion you have on the government or on society in general? I don't mean to belittle the American population, but a lot of people are dumb as, and I'm ashamed because like I'm a part of this country, you know? A lot of people are genuinely dumb. Like genuinely so poorly educated. Like it's actually sad. But I blame the American education system, honestly. The government, whatever. How is his right now compared to Together? What? I don't even know how to answer that. If you were able to make a group of all female streamers, who would you have join? Allure, Mari, Jalan. I think 4 would be perfect. I think 4 people would be perfect. Not a question, just wanted to show some love from London. One of my favorite streamers to watch right now. Nice. That's not unpopular. Hey, some people disagreed with me. Okay. Would you rather get $1 million now or $10,000 every month for the next 10 years? Simple. I'd be able to pay a house. And plus with the money I'm making now, easy. I don't know what Power's finale is. I'm so sorry. Would I do a subathon? Yes, I'm planning to do a subathon this month. I need to figure out when though. Has Max ever tried to get with you? No. Me and Max, I don't think we've ever actually been in a situation offline where it's just like, damn, hey, you want to get together? No, he's very respectful. As much of a character he is online, he's a very respectful person. Offline. Very, very respectful. Do you think you'll need bodyguards soon when going to Dream TwitchCon? There are weird. Yeah, I had bodyguards for DreamCon. TwitchCon, not really, because like I don't really have too much of an audience for TwitchCon. Like it's mostly poggers. But DreamCon, definitely needed. Okay, I met a couple hundred people there. Can you please play us your Mexican favorite song? Our favorite Mexican song. Right now? Let me check. Who's at my door? What do you want? You need a pee? Come on, let's take you. What do you want? Why are you meowing? Oh, what do you want? Okay. Did you really fall off? Come here. Oh, why did you fall? He literally fell off. You need to stop climbing. It's a limball. Look how big he got. He's so huge now. What do you want? Are you hungry? Oh, look, I just might have to feed him. Okay. Alright, let me finish this up so I can feed this cat. I know. I can't play the Mexican favorite song. I'd probably say Por Mujeres Como Tú by Pepe Aguilar. Do you like guys with muscles? If so, which is your favorite part of the body? Muscles? Yeah. I think they're cool, but like, it's not like the main thing I look for, you know? I'd probably say biceps, forearms. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you regret anything you've ever done? No, because if it weren't for those decisions I made, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. But I do feel bad about the things I've done. I've made mistakes. I can acknowledge that. So, what do you want? Huh? The clip made it to the com. Fuck. When is the next time you and Max do an organized segment? I actually don't know. I'd have to talk to him. Play Sparking Zero when it comes out. I'll consider it. All right. Would you ever do shrooms? I would stay away from psychedelics, but I do support psychedelics. Like microdose, I heard does help people with like depression and shit like that. But if you have like mental problems and stuff like that, I strongly advise you to like completely avoid that like altogether. I think it worsens it. You and Max should do a 2v2 Jason and that one girl. That's actually a great idea, but I don't know what that one girl is. Jason has like so many girls that he brings on stream, dude. When you feel discouraged or burnt out in terms of streaming, what gets you out of that headspace? I just vibe, bro. I go out. I touch grass. Because like being on the internet for so long, it's so draining. You like literally escape from reality. Crazy. When are you coming back to DC? Maybe if I get invited to like some kind of event, I'll see what's up then. Ever had a near-death experience? Was it good or bad? That's like almost every time I drive in California. Not good. I've never crashed though. Knock on wood. Do you ever want someday settle in marriage, kids? If so, at what age? I'm not really looking at about age, but I'm looking at about when I'm finally officially mature, financially stable, mentally stable, physically stable. You know, like you want to make sure you're all the way okay before making those kind of decisions. What's your hidden party trick? I can queef on command. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. I can actually do that. It requires a lot of core strength. Would you say? I also found out when I was like a teenager. Crazy. Would you say being friends with an ex is possible? Would it get messy and weird? It's possible, but if you're in a relationship and, or let's just say you're still friends with them, and you get in a new relationship, it can get messy. But if you're like single and like you're still friends with them, I think it's okay. It might be a little weird, but if you're in a relationship, that would be really weird. Don't be friends with your exes when you're in a relationship. Completely cut all contact. Would you rather be a spider girl or an octo spider? What would you say to someone still in high school? Wow, what happened? Wow. What is wrong with you? Bow, bow, bow. Well, I answered every single question without ending my stream.